Hello everyone. Welcome to Skills Build Training YouTube channel. Myself Mohammad Zubair, and this channel is all about showing you how to become an IT pro really fast. So the topic of today's video is Raspberry Pi versus Arduino. What's the difference? So without any further ado, let's get started. When you get the idea of playing around with electronics, you need some devices. And the question is, what is best for you in order to do that? Well, two of the most popular platforms for such type of things are Arduino and Raspberry Pi. There are many others, but these two are the most popular one. In this video, I will explain the differences between these two. Well, we see a lot of new ingenious projects from our community on day-to-day basis, and many of these are made possible by the use of different technologies and tools, and some of them are made possible with the help of development boards. However, if you are new to the subject, it can be confusing to parse out the differences between boards and the advantages of using one over the other. Same goes for Raspberry Pi and Arduino. Well, I will try to explain everything to you in the simplest way possible, and after that, you will be ready to check out Arduino Uno and Raspberry Pi starter kits, which comes with all the goodies you need for your first and inaugural project. So I will start with Arduino. So what is Arduino? Arduino is an open source platform that is used for building the electronics projects. Arduino consists of both a physical programmable circuit board that is often referred to as microcontroller and a piece of software or the IDE that runs on your or any other connected computer, and it is used to write and upload computer code to the physical board. With Arduino, you can simply design and build many devices that can interact with your surroundings. The Arduino boards are basically a tool that you can use for controlling the electronics. They are able to read inputs with their own board microcontroller, for example, light on a sensor, an object near a sensor, and then you can turn that input into an output, and on the base of that input, you can generate different things like drive a motor, ring an alarm, turning on an LED, display information on the LCD, and many other things. With the Arduino, makers and electricians can easily prototype their products and make their ideas come to life. So basically, you can make your different prototypes with the help of Arduino before investing and wasting a lot of money on real life projects. So when you are done with your prototype, you have better idea that what are the improvements which are needed in your project before deploying it into the real life. This Arduino platform has become quite popular within the people who are just starting out with electronics. Unlike most previous programmable circuit boards, the Arduino do not need a separate piece of hardware. It used to be called as the programmer. Well, in order to load new code onto the board, you can simply use a USB cable and the Arduino IDE, which is also known as Integrated Development Circuit, and it uses a simplified version of C++, and it makes it easier to learn to program. And finally, Arduino also provides a standard form factor, and because of that, we can break out the functions of the microcontroller into a more accessible package. The Uno is one of the most popular boards in the Arduino family and a great choice for beginners. It is known as Arduino Uno. Well, a pre-assembled Arduino board includes microcontroller that is programmed using the Arduino specific programming language and the Arduino development environment. This platform provides a way to build and program different electronic components. An Arduino programming language is a simplified form of C and C++ programming language that is based on what Arduino call it as sketches that use basic programming structures, variables, and functions, and these are then converted into a C++ program. And now let's talk about what is Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi is the name of a series of single board computers made by the Raspberry Pi Foundation. The Raspberry Pi was launched in 2012, and since then there have been several iterations and variations released since then. The original Pi had only single core of 700 MHz CPU and just 256 megabytes of RAM. And now the latest model has a quad-core CPU clocking in at over 1.5 GHz and the 4 GB RAM. The price point of Raspberry Pi has always been under $100, but usually it's around now $35 and most notably the Pi Zero cost around just $5. And all over the world people use the Raspberry Pi to learn programming skills, build hardware projects and do some automation. Some people also use it to implement Kubernetes and to do edge computing clusters and even use them in industrial applications. The Raspberry Pi is a very cheap computer that runs on the Linux environment, or you can say Linux distributions. But along with that, it also provides you a set of general purpose input-output pins. And because of that, we are able to control electronics components for physical computing, and we can explore the Internet of Things as well. Till now, almost 13 models have been released of Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi does not have onboard storage, but it does have an SD card slot that we can use to house or install our operating system and store different files. The Raspberry Pi is very small and it does not use much power, and it's relatively inexpensive at just as around $35. You need power supply, SD card, mouse, keyboard and an HDMI cable to get started with the Raspberry Pi. So what's the difference between two? Well, Arduino is a microcontroller motherboard, and a microcontroller is a simple computer that can run one program at a time over and over again, and it is very easy to use. On the other hand, Raspberry Pi is a general purpose computer, usually with a Linux operating system, and it has the ability to run multiple programs, and it is more complicated to use than Arduino. The control unit for Arduino is from the family known as Atmega, and the control unit for Raspberry Pi is from ARM family. As we know that Arduino is based on microcontroller and the Raspberry Pi is based on microprocessor. Arduino is designed for the purpose to control electronic components that are connected to the circuit board in a system. On the other hand, Raspberry Pi computes the data and it produces valuable outputs, and it controls the components in a system based on the outcome it gets after the computation. Arduino has a really simple hardware and software structure. On the other hand, Raspberry Pi has a complex structure. Arduino has 8-bit CPU architecture, but Raspberry Pi has 64-bit of architecture. Arduino uses less RAM, like 2 kilobytes, but on the other hand, Raspberry Pi can use 1 gigabytes of RAM. Arduino clocks the processing speed of 16 MHz, but Raspberry Pi can clock the processing speed up to 1.4 GHz. Arduino is very cheap in cost as compared to Raspberry Pi. And obviously, Raspberry Pi is an expensive item as compared to Arduino. Arduino consumes around 50 milliampere of power, and Raspberry Pi consumes around 700 milliampere of power. So these were some of the differences between both these type of boards. Now the question is, what would I use? An Arduino board is the best for simple repetitive tasks or single tasks like opening and closing of a garage door, reading the outside temperature and then reporting it to Twitter, driving a simple robot and use of some sensors, and doing a simple task based on some sensors and singular tasks. But on the other hand, Raspberry Pi is best used when you are in need of a full-fledged computer, for example, driving a more complicated robot, performing complex and multiple tasks, doing intense calculations like for Bitcoin, and doing some encryption. So as we have seen, Raspberry Pi have more resources and it is more powerful than Arduino, then obviously we can do multiple and complex tasks on Raspberry Pi. And on the other hand, Arduino is not as resourceful and as powerful as Raspberry Pi, but obviously it is very cheap and really easy to use. So we can use Arduino for simpler and singular tasks, and we can use it where we have to attach it with different components. So with that, we got to the end of today's video. And I hope now you have better understanding about the differences between both type of components. And I hope now you must have learned a lot of new things. And if that is the case, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon along with it. If you have something to ask or if you want to suggest anything, please leave a comment below. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Till the next video, take care.